remember, all your patients, 2% of your patient base is in an automobile accident every year, 2%. And and most people have what's called a 7% circle of influence. So you could do the math. You could go back to your patient base, and let's say you had 1,000 people in your patient files, and their circle of influence was 7. That's 7,000, and then take 2% of that. That would give you how many people that you have a high trust, a high lead. In other words, you already have the indoor with that person directly or indirectly through a high trust category, which is your patient's, close family member or friend. So the patient video newsletter is always, in other words, communicating with your patients is always the number one vehicle that should always be done first, because that's the first place everybody goes is referral when they're looking for a product or service. They will ask a circle of influence, mother, father, brother, sister. And so that's why it's so imperative to regularly be communicating with your patients. Now, in my coaching program, we have 4 communications, 4 different types of communications, specifically with our patient base. And we are routinely activating, reactivating promotions and getting new patients. I mean, just every month we're getting new patients. And this is like free. It's close to free, about as close to free as you can get, because you're not paying, $400, $1,000 for paper media and stamps and labor and all that kind of stuff. So, but essentially what happens with the personal injury, it's as simple as this, is we would just take we would take videos on certain topics, and of course the online chiropractic marketing system and the personal injury marketing, the topics that we have are specifically the top 10 auto injury mistakes, how you're compensated for an auto injury, tips to